The sirens cut through the bright afternoon air like blades, and smoke curled upward against a blue sky that should have meant safety. In the middle of the chaos, a billionaire lay trapped beneath twisted steel, blood on his temple, his eyes burning with urgency as he screamed for the single father beside him to leave and save himself. That moment, in full daylight with the world watching, became the turning point that would change two lives forever. Before the story pulls you deeper, take a second to support the channel Good Soul. If you believe in kindness, second chances, and the quiet power of doing the right thing when no one expects it, please like this video, share it, comment your thoughts, and subscribe. Your support helps stories like this reach hearts that need them. Arjun Hale had never imagined he would be standing on a city bridge at noon, lunch crowds frozen in fear, clutching his phone with one missed call from his daughter's school glowing on the screen. Life had already taken so much from him. After losing his wife to illness, he had become both mother and father to 7-year-old Mira, balancing 2 jobs and a heart that never truly rested. That day, he had been driving deliveries across town, thinking only of getting home before sunset to help with homework and cook a simple meal. Then the explosion happened. A speeding truck jackknifed, metal screamed, and a luxury car was crushed against the railing in front of him. Arjun did not know that the man inside was Riven Cross, a billionaire known for glass towers and ruthless boardrooms. He only saw a human being trapped and bleeding while others stood back, filming instead of moving. Arjun's first instinct was to run, not away from danger, but toward responsibility. He knew the risks. He also knew that if something happened to him, Mira would be alone. That fear clawed at his chest as he forced the door open and crawled into the wreckage. Flames licked the air, the sun glaring down as if mocking the darkness of the moment. Inside, Riven Cross was pinned, his legs crushed, his breath shallow. He understood the situation instantly and used what strength he had left to demand that Arjun leave. He insisted there was no time, that a man with a child should not throw his life away for a stranger who had already lived too much. Arjun hesitated, not because he doubted what was right, but because the weight of love made the choice unbearable. He thought of Myra's small hands wrapped around his fingers that morning, the promise he had made to always come home. He thought of how the world felt colder since his wife's passing, and how every act of kindness felt like a small rebellion against that cold. The bridge trembled, smoke thickened, and still Arjun stayed. He wedged a metal bar under the crushed frame, ignoring the pain tearing through his arms, and fought against the impossible. When emergency crews finally arrived, they found a single father collapsed from exhaustion, refusing to let go until the billionaire was free. The aftermath unfolded in daylight headlines and whispered conversations. Riven Cross survived, but the experience stripped something sharp and arrogant from him. From his hospital bed, sunlight spilling across white sheets, he replayed the moment again and again. He had built an empire believing money insulated him from everything, including grace. Yet the men who saved him had nothing extra to give, except courage. Riven learned Arjun's name, learned about Mira, learned about the quiet life held together by determination and love. That knowledge unsettled him more than the near-death experience. Weeks later, as Arjun returned to his routines, still limping slightly, a letter arrived. It was not an offer of charity, but of partnership. Riven Cross had created a foundation focused on supporting single parents in dangerous, underpaid jobs, and he wanted Arjun to lead it, not as a symbol, but as a voice that understood sacrifice. Arjun resisted at first, suspicious of miracles. But when he saw how the resources could change lives like his and Myra's, he accepted, stepping into a role he never sought but deeply earned. Under the bright sun of a community opening ceremony months later, Arjun watched children play safely while parents laughed without fear for a moment. Mira ran toward him, her smile brighter than any skyscraper. Riven stood nearby, no longer towering, simply present, a man reshaped by another's bravery. The decision made on that bridge did not just save a life, it redirected many. It proved that even in a world driven by profit and speed, one ordinary person choosing compassion in the middle of the day could bend destiny. If this story stirred something inside you, if it reminded you that goodness still exists in unexpected places, please take a moment to like the video, share it with someone who needs hope, and stay connected with Good Soul. Before the ending, a special request: comment the word humanity below if you believe one selfless choice can change the world. As the sun dipped but never truly faded from memory, Arjun understood that saving someone else had not cost him his future. It had given it meaning, proving that courage born from love can echo far beyond a single moment, lighting paths for others long after the smoke clears.